you?
Yeah.
Every single supplier? But you've not paid any of them?
You know I haven't.
How would I know?
Laurel, didn't she figure it out again?
I think we misunderstood.
So you only told us over a mix-up?
I'm so sorry.
How bad is it?
The suppliers won't deliver anything else until they're paid in full.
Well, because you've been stringing them along for months.
I was trying to juggle what we owed.
How are we supposed to make sweets without any ingredients?
But all these invoices are marked as paid. Dad, you've dodged the accounts. You do realise that's fraud?
Right, and why haven't any of the suppliers called us to chase up the payments?
I intercepted all those calls. Came in early, stayed late to persuade them to hold off.
How have you let it get to this?
We thought we'd get the money to pay everyone and fix things before it got too bad.
So why haven't you? You've got savings?
Not anymore. I paid off all the loans.
Why? How could you let him do this for you?
I tried to stop him.
Really? How?
Priya, she's been working non-stop.
Oh, really? Well, she could have just declared bankruptcy.
Well, how could she face her patients then? They look up to her, respect her. What if they stop coming to see her? I couldn't risk her future.
So you're a stars instead?
What are you doing here?
I want to help out. Just tell me what to do.
You don't have to do this, Kane.
Look, I shouldn't have taken off this morning. Look, I shouldn't have taken off the other week. Look, it could seem like I take you for granted, but I don't. Ever.
I'm off to,
Sort out the silage.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
I just want to make things right.
This could be the saloon.
You'll make a great serving wench.
He genuinely just thinks he's complimenting me there, doesn't he?
I'm not answerable for him or her.
What's all this about wenches and saloons? Whatever it is, count me in.
You'll regret that.
Who's covering the salon?
I've left a sign on the door. Phone this number, I'll be there in a jiffy.
So I can put you down as the saloon? Yes, fine. Here. Venue prices. Oh, this is where you do your bit.
It's to keep Sarah's old ward open.
OK, well, I'll do your discount, 10%. Fine, free. I'm all about the kids, me. Bill! What can we do with you? Oh, I know. So you want to be a cowboy?
Can I get a whip?
A whip? No. Belle, even though you talk like an adult and you walk like an adult, you're still forever 10 to me, so no whip. Too disturbing.
Have you thought any more about bagpipes or kilts or Nessie? Yep, loads. Okay, and are you up for it? I'm still thinking.
Amy?
Wish us luck. Have a big stick to beat Kane back with when he hears I'm not rolling over on Kyle.
Telling him now. Go on.
I've waited all day for Kane to stop being in a straw. But it's Kane. He's always in a straw. Now's as good a time as ever.
It's not.
It was you who got us thinking straight about this. Why are you stalling?
Because you've got to pick the right time to get the right result. This isn't it. Go backfire. Trust me.
I do. I just don't trust that I'll hold me nerve. So, while I'm fuming, I'm doing it.
I don't want you taking everything on yourself.
We agree. First time in a while.
You know when we got hitched and I said we could do anything if we were together? Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course I do. It was right before you kicked our bedroom door down.
It's still true.
I know it is.
I just keep making mistakes.
Well, we both do. But we're still us. In this together. Kane, I've done something
Kane,
really...
I need to tell you.
Can you not see we're busy here?
Stop fobbing us off. This is why I did it.
Did what?
I'm going for residency of Kyle.
So, where are we all at, then?
Well, we're on, aren't we? Operation Yell at Jamie in front of Kim.
As much as I love a good Yell at Jamie session, I'll be living it up in London. I'm on a conference.
Convenient.
My heavily pregnant partner disagrees loudly. So what's your point?
You've been lukewarm about this at best.
Not about doing over Kim. I've always been on board with that.
But
But the whole running down Jamie so he can go running back to his mum about not getting enough RASPECT...
That's exactly how we'll phrase it.
Even if you manage to sell it to her, to Kim Tates, to the Queen of Deception, do you really think she'll sign over her shares just to keep you sweet? She knows that she's more scary to us than you are to us, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a fair cop, I guess.
And then why wouldn't she just bully us into submission for you?
You know what, you're right. This could all backfire catastrophically.
and then where will we be?
Anyone any better ideas? Like, if you still want to lose her, this is your best chance.
Yeah. So look, is everyone still on board to make my life a living hell? Well,
Air quotes, babe. You're doing air quotes.
well, look, air quotes or not, is everyone still in?
How are we going to find 100 grand in less than 2 days?
I'm sorry.
Well, tell that to them out there. They depend on these jobs.
Jay, I think he gets it.
You know, and you. At the wedding, you said that your debts were done.
I said they were under control. I was wrong.
And how do you get something like that so wrong? Hey! You could have come to me months ago. We could have put something in place, save us tanking like this.
He was ashamed. It wasn't your shame, it was mine.
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. Childcare issues, but it's all sorted now, so... Sorry. Oh. You're upset. Have you told them without me?
They don't know that yet.
Well, there's more, is there?
Laurel's why I wanted you all here, so I could tell you all at once.
Tell us what?
We're a thing. Laurel's my girlfriend. I'm sorry, it's just... The business is finished.
It's totally legit. And I've got every right to do this, and I'd be mad not to, Kane, the way you just cut us dead. If something happened to your dad, I'd have absolutely no say with Kyle, and you wouldn't give us any. And it's just not good enough. For me or for Kyle.
Get out.
You have to see this from my side of things. I don't reckon you've given us any other way. I'm not doing it to wind you up. I'm doing it because I love me son. And you can just keep him from us on a whim, you have done.
And how far have you gone with this?
I've talked it through with the solicitor.
And why are you doing it? I mean, you have to know that you haven't got a chance.
Well, my solicitor thinks different. I was practically a kid when I left. I'm older now. And you two are hardly rock solid.
What?
Well, everybody knows about your non-stop Barneys. Look, my solicitor reckons I'm in with a shot.
They're wrong.
Well, she's all over these sorts of cases. And she wins most of them, right?
You know about this?
Only 'cause I asked him to help us find a solicitor. Look, I'm just after some rights I can count on.
With Nate's help?
Moira, I thought you'd
No,
see
you
why-
thought wrong, Amy. You know, just get the hell out, the pair of you. And don't come by and visit Kyle tonight, or any other night. You stay away from us and you stay away from our son.
My son.
Not anymore, sweetheart. You were right. We should never have given her access in the first place. And why is she doing this to us now?
Because her solicitor thinks she's got a chance.
Yeah, that's because she's getting paid to. Hey, this is a hopeless case.
Yeah, and what if it isn't?
Hey, Kyle is going nowhere. He is our son. And we are in this together, remember?
And what about Nate? Well, he's living on our land and taking our money whilst he's helping her with this.
You leave Nate to me.
No chance.
You'll just be playing into their hands. Trust me. I'll sort Nate out.
So, you were robbing Peter to pay Paul?
Borrowing from Peter to pay Paul.
Oh, Rishi, I'm so sorry.
No, he did this. We're going under because of him.
We won't.
No, Dad, there is no magic money tree here.
I'm not giving up until it is truly beyond saving.
You can't keep kicking him while he's down. A few years ago, you almost lost his place yourself.
We are way past almost this time.
I think I'm just going to go and make a cup of tea, actually.
Laurel. I'm sorry, this isn't how we'd hoped.
Don't worry about us, it's fine.
Laurel, this is confidential, okay? They can't know.
She's not some imbecile or gossip. She's my girlfriend.
You've been together all of 2 minutes and she is still staff. We have to play it safe until we know exactly what is happening.
No, we know what is happening.
Don't yell at me.
No, then face reality. We're going to lose it all. It might not matter to you in your little bubble job, in your little bubble world up at home farm, but the rest of us are facing a real crisis here.
I've relapsed.
When? How long?
A few weeks now.
I had no idea. Pray, I was so caught up with Laurel. I had no clue that you were struggling. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
You know, Millie could have used Graham's Xbox.
Yeah, well, he wasn't around much to ask.
Or watch TV. Or any number of things that didn't include all my bedding.
If you'd come back when you planned, you'd never have known.
You'd have preferred me to stay away?
No, not preferred, just planned for.
Hello? Oh.
Look, are you after me or Mum? Because she's on a call right now.
I'm here to remind you to keep your trap shut.
Look, Mrs. Grimble's cat needs surgery.
Well, he's in shock, and he's not fit for general anaesthetic. But thanks to you and your big gob, now his owners are taking him somewhere else where they will operate.
Yeah, well, good. They should.
Major surgery might kill him.
It'll save his leg.
Yeah, well, what good is a leg when you're too dead to use it? Do you know what, Jamie? Your lack of experience and your cockiness make you dangerous. And just because Mummy owns a share in the vets, well, that does not mean that you can't be fired for negligence.
I wasn't negligent, OK? I'm just up to date on what's good practice.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want in on my cases, then you need to keep that unskilled gob of yours shut.
That wasn't embarrassing at all. Look, don't say anything to Mum, OK? She'll just worry I'm not getting respect. They're used to trainee Jamie. Don't see me as a vet yet. They will, but I don't need Mum interfering.
Why, howdy, partner. Can I wet your whistle?
Yes, please.
Why, hello. I'm Toots Dingle. I'm a saloon girl by day and an outlaw by night, if you play your cards right.
Come and give us a smack of Toots.
By the way, do not make eye contact with Bernice, OK? Or she'll have you up for this murder malarkey for Muppets.
Oh, no, I'm already signed up. It'll be fun.
Good said I'm going to miss it now.
How did me and Chaz end up with you clowns?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just the man. I need to mind your murder mystery obsession.
Bernice, people here.
They all know.
Well, you've exposed my darkest secret to mockery.
It's just Dorks dressing up. Hiding it is what got her thinking you were a wrong 'un in the first place.
Very dashing wrong 'un. Dastardly deeds are all the rage. You should be out and proud.
If it wasn't for you to out me,
I'm so sorry. Keep saying that to you at the moment, don't I? You never guessed the theme, though. It's wild. The wild, wild west.
brilliant. You know, I've always
Your
dreamed...
expert insights, pointers, tips, tricks, and what have you, Nesses.
Well, might have some suggestions.
And Kane said nothing?
Hardly anything. It was Moira who hit the roof. Banned us from seeing Kyle again.
Could she do that?
Still down to Zach, isn't it?
Well, who knows what Zach's gonna make of it. He's lost enough already. The last thing he needs is going up against Kane again.
Well, the only way to find out is to ask.
I will, just not now. Anyway, I don't want to know if it's bad, because then I'm scuppered onto her. I just can't believe how vile Moira was. I thought she'd get how difficult Kane can be.
There's a reason Moira and Kane are together.
Have you been earwigging this whole time? I don't want to know.
I can help you, Amy.
You don't talk to us. You don't come near us, because you are still nothing to me.
Thanks for meeting me last minute. It was good of you. I didn't even think you'd come, so thank you. Will you help me? I mean, I know you can. Will you?
I will. I can transfer the full amount to you tomorrow.
Great. That's just great. Thank you.
There are conditions, obviously.
Obviously.
In my favor. Again, obviously.
I know. These conditions, I need to see them before I sign anything.
I'll email the contract over later. Get back to me first thing. As I understand it, you don't have all the time in the world to make this deal.
Costumes, absolutely key. Got to make sure all the fellas have got good Stetsons. Tombstones, use the graveyard.
Yes.
Ooh, and you have to have a saloon brawl.
Yes.
And a balladeer, and a coward cowboy, and a shootout.
Yes, yes, and yes!
Anyway, so good luck with that.
That's it. But you're such a treasure trove of information.
Yes, but I'm not your treasure trove. Not anymore.
But what about the murder? We still haven't talked about how or why or where.
The murder was of our love. The murderer was you. The mystery, why you ever thought me capable of harming a single glossy hair on your head.
Are you okay?
No.
It's a shame it's too late to quit the event that you're only putting on to win him back.
Maybe Moira's worried Kane will take off back up to Scotland if she doesn't stick by him completely.
Probably. She's not about to tell us though, is she?
She's too loyal.
Or just keeping the peace.
She's still staring, isn't she?
The best pathetic creature act I've ever seen from her. Bravo!
Don't egg her on. She'll come crawling over, and I can't be bothered with her. Where are you going? You don't want to break us out of here, do you?
Not sure the state the caravan will be in. Could have all my clothes dumped in a muck. Might not even have a job now.
I'm so sorry you're taking the flak for me. Thank you for sticking by us. I wouldn't have done it without you.
Oh, it's here. Kim has sent it. Good as a word.
Whatever that's worth. We better open it, see what she's asking for.
Oh, dear God.
Simmer down yet?
You shut up and listen.
That's a no then.
This is not going to work.
Catch me up. What won't work?
You trying to split up my family?
Why would I want to do that?
To give Amy the tiniest chance of getting Kyle.
You really think I can fake that sort of heat? Can you?
What are you playing at? You're lucky you've not been fired.
Why haven't I?
Because we need a worker. And you're no threat, Nate. My marriage is strong.
Are you, though? Because if he'd have turned up just a few minutes later, it wouldn't have been so easy to cover up our kiss.
A kiss is nothing.
Nothing. Tell Kane about it, did ya? I thought not. Must be a bit of something to it after all.
Not for me. You know, I came this close to telling Kane when your girlfriend turned up. We can get over a harmless snog, but someone trying to break up my family, that's another matter. And we'll never let that happen.
I don't need protecting from Kane.
I know. It's me that you need to worry about. You've got no idea what I'd do for my family. So you think very carefully about your next move, Nate, before you try and come between us.
Tomorrow night, we have another chance for you to see our critically acclaimed 3-part drama based on the crimes of convicted murderer Malcolm Webster. The Widower is at 9. And if you missed any of the brilliant Beecham House, the full series is available now on ITV Hub. Next, there's a case of lost luggage at Yorkshire Airport.